Welcome back, Bruins, to this week's episode. Next week is spring break, so there's not a lot going on.
On Monday, sophomore, JV, and varsity baseball is at Payson, and softball is playing at Skyridge.
And on Tuesday, all baseball teams are playing at Payson.
Finally, on Wednesday, baseball is at Payson, and softball plays against Pineview.
Now, on to the den.
Hello, Bruins. Welcome to the den. Today we have Kenji Berge. He plays on the Lacrosse team. We're going to ask him a few questions about that. So, Kenji, how's the season been going for you?
Season's been going okay. We just got our first win on Monday. We're a little bit before halfway through the season right now, so a little bit of trouble. But we have some really good games coming up. We have a really good schedule coming up. We have our region coming up. We play Timpanogos, Orem, Payson, and Provo twice. Those are some really good games. We can be really competitive in those because those are teams that are about on our level. We can step above that and eventually just be able to beat them both times.
So you mentioned that you're in the middle of the season. What's like the time restraints for the season? When does it start and when does it end?
Time restraint for the season usually starts around late February, early March. And we have about 2 games a week usually. And then we end right at the start of May. Our last game, I believe, is on like May 7th or 8th. And I think there's about 15 games in a season.
All right, so let's pivot to some more questions about you. So what's your position and what does that position entail?
I play goalie. Goalie is one of the tougher positions in the game of lacrosse. You have to have a really fast reaction time, and you have to be able to have some really good speed. And sometimes I don't have that, and that sucks. But then usually when I'm on point, I can get going and I can actually get to stop the ball where people are usually shooting around like 70, 60 miles an hour.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's all we have for today's episode. See you next time, Bruins.
When you think of dangerous places, what do you think? Chernobyl, Hiroshima? Personally, hospitals should be banned.
Hospitals should not be banned because they save people's lives. Where else would you go if you have a severe injury?
The doctor.
Your average doctor that you go to get a checkup is not trained to heal severe injuries. So there'd be even more deaths than there are now.
Definitely, but what if you get a better doctor than your regular average doctor? If it's a, let's say, not good doctor, just get a better doctor.
So go to the hospital where they're actually trained to heal severe injuries.
But people die at the hospital, so those doctors are not good. Regular doctors are really good. They kiss your boo-boos. They make you feel better. They are good. Hospital doctors aren't.
Without hospitals, even more people would be dying than they are now because the hospitals save people's lives. So the percent that do die would still die without hospitals.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. It would just be even worse.
I don't think so. Because hospitals are bad. Like more people die in hospitals. Like so many babies, so many miscarriages. If we get rid of hospitals, maybe they have a chance to survive. Just think about it. Just think.
That wouldn't change anything except for make the situation worse.
How would it make it worse? I mean, people keep on dying in hospitals so bad, you know?
What?
So why do you like speech and debate club so much?
Because it's the funnest club you can do. You can debate about all sorts of cool topics.
Well, don't you know we actually have our own speech and debate club here at Mountain View.
Come
Join
join today.
That's all for this week, Bruins, and shout out to the baddies.